house right there, boy. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had some real technical difficulties just now. Good Lord.
But we're back.
Yeah, I don't know. We back. I mean, we look back like we never left.
It's like we ain't new to this. We true to this.
No factuals. That's the thing though, and we got fans too. Like that's the one thing I love about our people. They're gonna be here and they're gonna follow us where we at. But it's not SummerSlam. Wow, and she's still on the screen. Ain't that some? Yeah. She's still on the screen.
Still is looking like that.
Yeah. Like I said, look how you look.
Yeah.
You know, me and her ain't really, we ain't tussled in a while, man.
Y'all ain't tussled in a little while. I'm proud of y'all.
She been focused on trick or trade.
She has.
That's why she been on, as the young kids like to say, she been on his top.
Man, I'm talking about foot on neck.
Yeah, like don't let them breathe. But yeah, no, that SummerSlam was super deep. Pause. Sheesh. Sheesh.
But yeah, we definitely gotta have an episode on that one. Definitely.
Do you think we'll ever run that back the way we did it?
No.
I don't think you can.
You can't.
But you know what though, and not even just the seats though, too, because the biggest thing about it was the vibe of everything in the moment. Like everything about that weekend just came together.
Yeah.
Like we found a room where all three of us could stay in a room together. We found the Bianca Belair meet was free, but we got there in time to get there. The Street Profits meet was huge. Pause. Whoa.
Hey, you said what you said.
I'm so thankful he's not in here tonight. Like when I tell you I am that, because that would have been real bad.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the meet and greet with Montez and Angelo. We'll say that. That was a major moment in time for us because we hadn't even started the pod yet.
No, we started the Iconics.
Yep, boy, imagine if we was already potted up by then. No. Oof.
Oh my God,
they would. Yeah, that we would have probably shut the weekend down because we would have just been filming content nonstop just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, you still can't find that interview nowhere.
Damn. About it. I hate that too because we had something magical right there, bro. That was a fire moment. Does anybody have? Oh, never mind. I found it. Yeah, we were deep that weekend. We were like super deep that weekend. Actually,
yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to get us off topic. I was looking for the pictures of that weekend when we did SummerSlam, back from the Shadow Realm, big factuals. I still can't. I'm mad that happened the way it happened, bro. Like, but nah, we were deep that weekend.
Man, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Who was that in the mask?
Mike.
Oh,
Mike?
Of course, it was Mike. Of course. That was a while ago, though. Sheesh.
Man, look at that.
Jeez. It's almost 3 years now, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
That is almost 3 years.
Wow.
Like you said, that was like the beginning of the Iconics, though. Like that's a
wow.
Sheesh. That's a minute ago.
Wow.
Yo, we turned up though. We had a time. A time was had, as the young
time was had, sir. Yeah,
but
good time.
A country good time was had. But back on topic, Montez and Angelo are champs. I don't know if it's gonna be a long run because if it was going to, I feel like you just saved that for Mania. As close as we are to Mania, why was that not a WrestleMania match?
Exactly, it should have been a WrestleMania moment, and
that should have been a WrestleMania moment.
They still have to go to WrestleMania and defend the titles. And I have a feeling it's going to be either a 3-way or a 4-way.
Motor City, because Trips is going to want to give them their WrestleMania appearance. Yes. Street Profits, DIY, and who?
Pretty Deadly.
I'm fine with that, though. Multi-man. Yeah. Get everybody, get as many people on the card as you can.
See that.
Get them on the card.
Now, would it be time for Pretty Deadly to win them belts?
No.
Oh, what? No. A month now.
Pretty Deadly needs to win them belts at like a Clash at the Castle or Berlin or something. Like because they're from the UK.
Yeah.
So they need to win.
They doing that? See,
it'll be
hometown hoe-outs.
Yeah. I don't know. Then I don't know. We'll see. I'm intrigued. All I know is the profits is up, and they wanted the smoke, and they got the smoke, and they won them belts. All right, let's talk about it.
What's in the cup?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I said, don't ask. No questions.
Said don't ask.
Okay. I did not like John Cena's promo.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. I'm not by myself?
You are not by yourself, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait.
Not yet.
Dang.
Not yet.
They hit me with it this week.
You gotta get about an hour in. Yeah,
we'll get some time in. I thought it was mediocre at best. We've had better Cena promos, and I don't think this has to equal those, but this should. One, I think it was too soon. I wouldn't have wanted to see Cena for like another 2 weeks.
Yeah, you said that.
Like, let it build up. Let me get invested. Still be like, okay, is he gonna say something? Like, what's going on? Because I feel like they're trying to hurry up and throw stuff at the wall to make it stick before Mania. You don't have to do that. We're already invested in Cody Cena. Have Cody go out there a couple times and call him out. Call him a chicken. Tell him, talk about Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect not showing up. Mr. You can't see me. We really can't see you because you're not showing up something. But having him come out and cut a 15, 20-minute long promo about
nothing
and crying. Like that was one of the softest, most he sounded like a punk, not a punk. He sounded like a punk.
He threw that whole Southern accent on it.
Yeah, he was a punk. P-O-O-N-K. He was punk. He was a punk.
Shout out David Otunga for those who know Punk. David Otunga.
The OG Punk. Exactly. So it's crazy. My wife used to talk about CM Punk in Piggly Wiggly when WWE came to town.
Yeah.
And I thought she was saying, yeah.
No, okay.
I thought because when they would come to Florence, I thought she was talking about CM Punk. No, she was talking about Otunga because his name was Punk from
I Love New York.
I Love New York.
Yeah.
She's like, babe, I saw Punk. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, how you know who CM Punk is? She's like, no. So she saw him on TV one day. And she's like, babe, that's Punk. I was like, not the lawyer. Why?
Yeah.
She was like Jennifer. She was like Jennifer Hudson. Oh my God. I hated his theme song, but a lot of people
I loved it.
I hate that thing. I hated that thing. I hated that song.
Yeah, I thought
she's like, yeah, Jennifer Hudson was with him in the car, and I was like,
I thought it was cool. But I'm known for liking the weird stuff and not liking the stuff I'm supposed to like.
No, there is no such thing as the stuff you're supposed to like, and we're going to talk about that because AEW broke the internet yesterday. And I have been on Twitter and X all week. Well, I said all week, all day, and last night, re-breaking the internet because people have this misguided misconception that you get to tell people what's wrestling to them. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to take this heavy ass belt off though.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Street Profits one more time. But I just thought that if Cena was gonna go heel, like he didn't even sound like a heel. It almost sounded like they was trying to get sympathy for him.
He didn't. It sounded forced.
Yeah.
It sound, hey, we just put it together 2 minutes ago. And I'm just gonna go out here and I'm just gonna tell y'all what I need to tell y'all. And I'm like, yo, that's how it was the worst.
I genuinely just did not enjoy it. I thought it just wasn't good. I let me not say I didn't think it was good. I thought it was fair enough, but it just did not come across as heel John Cena.
Yeah.
Like the whining and you have all these expectations for being like the face of an organization.
For 25 years. What?
So I didn't like the promo. I do like that Cody came out. Cody absolutely needed to come out.
Yeah.
I loved the dark versus light. Like all of Cody's side of the arena during his entrance was light, and Cena was in the darkness, showing the heel versus face dynamic.
It wasn't always like that.
No,
Or maybe they just show Cody and don't show the other side. Maybe
they don't show the other side, but they specifically showed like that half and half line where
I saw the picture and I was just like, it's not always like that.
Because and then think about it, when he does his ring woe, it's never black and red. It's always the whole stadium lights are on because they want all the fans to be able to be seen doing the woe.
Right.
But yeah, Cody came out there like a grown man, though.
Like a grown man, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
like a grown man.
Grown man business.
Grown man business. I liked him saying that he doesn't want this John Cena that's in front of him. The whole enough. He's got to stop doing that. That just doesn't do shit for nobody.
Yeah, he do it
that
all
part.
I like it when he do that. It's
do you?
What's the word I'm looking for? Authoritative. It's
authoritative.
Just, talking while I'm talking.
Yeah,
I heard enough of you. But I also enjoyed Cena's promo. I'm on the complete other side. It was like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Most of the stuff he was saying, some of the stuff seems stupid, like y'all was saying. But when he was just like, "Hey, how many times can I hear let's go Cena? Cena sucks." All right? Like I get it. That's all y'all do when I came out here, and then I do something silly, and y'all just like, boo, shut up.
But
I love that. But Kurt Angle heard you suck for the better part of over 25 years.
Yeah, but he embraced it at some point.
But Cena embraced it. How many times over the course of his career do we hear, whether you love me or you hate me, whether you boo me or you cheer me, you paid your money and you get to do that.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
get to do that.
TV. That's what he showed you on TV. Now, what they show you when he go home? Why he don't want me, man? You know what I'm saying?
He don't love me no more.
Everybody can put up a strong front in front of, you know what I'm saying, whatever adversary they're in front of. But when you go home, you know what I'm saying, in the places you don't talk about at parties, you'll be like, damn, dog.
We really don't rock with you.
Thought I was doing something.
I think he thought he was doing something with that promo.
He did.
Fair.
He did. And other people thought he was doing something too. But
some people
loved it.
Oh no, listen, calling out that little fat kid, that should be the greatest villain origin story in history.
Now I'm saying, I wonder if he cried, because I'd have cried as a grown man if he did that to me.
Yeah, I would have. I definitely would have.
He'd have been like, Mr. 211 right there.
That man said, "Hey, y'all dress like me. I don't dress like you."
True.
That
little boy should definitely grow up.
I see all these people out here wearing my stuff, but you want to boo me at the same time. Make up your minds. I'm breaking up with you. That's it.
That little boy, it was the "I'm breaking up with you" thing. That was a bad line. That was a bad line. I didn't like that.
I understood it. It wasn't the greatest line you ever heard.
Okay.
No.
I think that little boy should definitely join WWE one day.
Who?
And that little boy that he was talking about. Yeah. Because that's just a heel moment waiting to happen, like the CM Punk and MJF moment.
Oh yeah,
that's an organic moment waiting to happen.
That's an organic moment.
Like Miz Girl, I hope Miz Girl joins WWE one day. Because she's a part of history when Miz won the title, and that's just like just little callbacks like that.
Yeah.
But them children gonna start a podcast. It was like I was traumatized by WWE as a young child.
Like for real. If they have a lot to make up for before WrestleMania, I'll say this. Like I'll say that. Like I think if that can't be the promo battle for the next couple of weeks, where it's just Cena talking, Cody coming out responding, dismissing him, and that's it. Like, I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like it. The promo didn't match the beatdown.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like the beatdown was venomous and full of piss and vigor, and you kind of felt bad for Cody.
Yeah. No.
And in the promo.
That's what I'm saying. He's sitting there like John Cena sold his soul and all that stuff, and then he come out and just like, y'all were mean to me.
Like that's what we're working with. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I still say he should have came. He could have came out with the music and all that. He should have came out in a suit though.
And I think my expectation was, my expectation was the one-on-one promo battle. All I got was him whining, Cody coming out, giving him grown man business, and all he did was just drop the mic and walk out.
And then walk out.
I got to go to my room now because my father just told me, hey, enough.
Enough.
Yeah, no, I completely
He
agree
hit
with
that
you.
shoulder on him.
He did hit the shoulder. Enough. Like,
So
I'd have been like,
hopefully it becomes a lot better after this, but we just gonna have to see.
We'll have to see. I mean, they got what, 30 days?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
So they got time. I'm just hoping that in that time they start to find their mesh and their mode, because somebody made a comment on X, and it's crazy, but I agree. They said that with less than 2 months left, this WrestleMania just feels like a normal PLE.
I agree.
That's scary.
I agree.
It's WrestleMania.
Maybe it's the inner child, but I still feel like it's still a big deal.
It's still a big deal because it's we y'all know me. It's WrestleMania. The Rumble to now is where I lock in. Yeah, and like even I've not watched every week.
Yeah,
like
because
that's
you're
me.
Mr. WrestleMania.
You're
Mr. WrestleMania.
The Rumble
and Mr. WrestleMania ain't saying really anything this year.
I'm not feeling the whole card.
Could this be the case on reason why you're not feeling this way, and probably everybody else?
Give it to me.
Because they have gotten their rocks off previously to where they have been able to get the fans to come back and love WWE the way they're loving it now, to the point where you're looking at it as they done got you here now. Yeah. And that's what your expectations are now.
Yeah. So it's like the Raw after WrestleMania. Yeah. Like the Raw after WrestleMania. I always have it here. And the last few years, it's just been like, nah.
It's been like this.
Like, chill.
So you know what? It doesn't have that same energy that these previous PLEs have been having. You know, so it's like,
no, I can. You know what? I think that's it, and I think that's why I feel how I feel this year. But also, Charlotte and you're not calling
Tiffy time.
So, Charlotte and Tiffy time not hitting
at all.
She shall forth hence be known as Crash Bandicoot out of my mouth. Crash Bandicoot.
Somebody called her a shapeshifter.
Why? Because her face.
I mean, I think so.
I mean, Charlotte done had more faces than a deck of cards, but you know.
I mean, every time she leave and come back, there's always something different.
It's something.
There's something
between
different.
Here and here is always different.
There's something different, but that's not hitting. I've even lost the excitement with Gunther and Jey. To me, that's not even hitting anymore, really. It was cool that he won the Rumble, but all that energy, then it kind of simmered off now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're not interacting enough. You know, like Gunther out there fighting random people, Jey out there fighting random people, and then they just cross paths in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. And that's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, how many times can I watch Gunther beat up somebody he gonna beat up? And then Jey come out there, you know what I'm saying, hit the yeet a few times, and then, beat up Grayson Waller. I was like, who is he? Why? What?
I think people are being overcritical of the Jey thing right now.
Yeah.
Especially that match. Because, well, no, not that, but like we're finding out, Cena and Cody went way longer than they were supposed to. The match was supposed to be 11 minutes. That's why that match got clipped the way it did. But at the same time, minus the fact that he has one of the worst spears ever, because he does.
That was just one bad spear. Jey Spears fine to me.
I think that's like his third bad one.
Really?
In a while. Because the one on Gunther where he speared him and stayed on his feet and then went up for the body splash, that Saturday Night Main event, that was a bad spear. And this one looked like a crossbody.
It took me like 8 watches of it over 3 different platforms to be like to finally see it. Yeah, I was just like,
but at the same time, let's be honest. Even if that match was supposed to be a squash match, it's not like Austin Theory's a world beater. He should not really be being competitive, especially if you're going to do the split with him and Grayson and you want to try and get some sympathy for him. He shouldn't be being competitive against the man who just won the Royal Rumble and is the #1 contender for the main event of WrestleMania. Like it didn't. It that match didn't have to be a back and forth. But I just think people are being overly critical. But it's crazy because I only see Jey Uso hate online. It only exists online.
Because I just seen something either earlier today or yesterday where it was like some video of him doing something, had like 15,000 likes and 55,000 dislikes. And I'm just like,
well, no, but it's crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Well, no, but it's crazy. It was on YouTube and it was this match. And the crazy thing about it is that comes from a plugin on a browser. It's not accurate.
Oh.
Yeah, so like nobody can actually see the exact amount of YouTube dislikes. It's a plugin. So that number is not wholly accurate. Now, do I believe people dislike that match? Yes. I don't think it's a dislike for Jey Uso. I think it's a dislike because it was a squash match.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just didn't like the video, period, because of what it was.
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually a really good point. It may not be about the build for WrestleMania anymore, just more about the show. But if that's the case, then I'm not going to watch throughout the week because all you're doing is just giving me AEW. If you're only going to be focused on the show and the weekly that's what that is.
Yeah.
And I don't mean any just, I mean, y'all know me. I try to stay, middle when it comes to AEW and WWE, but it's true. What's good, Boogie?
What's good,
Boogie Bentley?
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man from Talking Balls Network.
Oh, okay. Where?
Yeah, he talk everything Tennessee, man. Yo, that's my guy, man. I met him at the spring game last year.
Hold on, wait. Yes.
Oh,
Balls,
and he was
VOLS.
Yeah. No, his is BAWLS.
No. Your boy was about to.
Oh, he was about to kill it.
He was 211 he went the other way.
I really did because
he went that way. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it sounded.
Yeah, he used to be a wrestler too.
Really?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get him on here, man. Hey, man, shoot us.
And he had a cold schedule. He got a cold J driller too. Yeah.
Shoot it. Hey, man, shoot black your schedule and let's get you on here for a segment one week, man. I agree though, Rita. I don't like him using the spear because how many people are using the spear now? Bianca,
50.
Charlotte, Braun, Roman, Jay. That's too many people using the spear at once.
Yeah, it is.
And not to mention everybody using it in AEW.
In AEW and in Impact. Like, there's no reason why all these people are using the spear.
Yeah, spear is not as special as it used to be.
No. It's a super kick and a Canadian destroyer now.
Oh, Jesus.
But Braun, but it's crazy because you expect me to believe that Braun, Roman, and Jay can win matches with it, but everybody's doing it. Like, that's just why I miss
DDT.
You get what you asked for. Yeah, it's the DDT. You get what you asked for.
Yeah.
Like, they do 400 Canadian destroyers in AEW, and then I see a Canadian destroyer or a package power driver in AEW in WWE, and I'm supposed to believe it takes somebody out for weeks.
In WWE, you get a package power driver, your neck broke all the pieces.
And you in a neck brace for 2-3 weeks. Like,
no, I'm saying in AEW, you get right back up. Package power driver. My neck.
Charlotte and Tiffy feels like a well, you know what? Okay.
Hmm.
It feels like a pre-show because Tiffy is not a face. That should not. The face turn came too quick. And I don't want to say she's not Mania ready, but it's just like this is the Super Bowl. This is like, when the Panthers went to the Super Bowl, like, this is fine to be, yeah, cool. Yeah, it's nice to win all them regular season games, but what are you going to do in the big game? And I just don't know if she's that big game ready yet. Because she missed Charlotte on the damn Swanton off the Titantron. She hit all the security people and missed Charlotte.
Charlotte was like in the front though, right?
In the front.
Yeah.
Like that was
Tiffy would have had to take a header off that joint to hit her.
Yeah. Like it was a big miscue, but it was stupid just because it was like that's one of those spots you're supposed to save at the go home show. Like, why are we getting that now? Because how do you top that going into Mania?
Exactly.
She done done it 2 or 3 times now, ain't?
Yeah. Like I don't know.
Tiffy time. Oh, see, look, I got the orange for Crash Bandicoot right here.
You're so stupid.
You gotta relax.
You gotta relax. I don't think she's a face though, and I don't mean it like she can't be. I just don't think it's her time now. I don't think she's been disliked long enough to be like overly cheered.
Yeah. If
Which
you
one
ever
you talking about?
noticed,
Tiffy.
You said what? Yeah, Tiffy.
Okay.
if you
But
ever
she's,
noticed,
she's 2 years in, maybe like 4.
yeah, just about.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you ever notice, any heel that has the money in the bank, for whatever reason, when it's cashing time, they get cheered.
They get cheered.
That's because people just like
They just
the
love it.
element of surprise. I'll cheer whoever it was.
Which we need more of that.
What?
Element of surprise.
Oh, okay.
You know,
No, because
the
I
dirt
wouldn't care
sheets,
who
man.
when what the boy name is that cashed in on Jinder Mahal. Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I was never a huge
But you
fan of
cheered
Baron
for that
Corbin.
because you people were just tired of the gender run.
I
Don't hinder
never
the
tired of the
Don't
gender
hinder
run.
the gender.
You can't see my hand. That looks
No,
terrible.
you can't hinder the gender.
Whoa.
Exactly. When Dolph Ziggler did it.
I love that one.
I
Was he a
never
heel?
liked Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, he was a heel because that was when he had AJ and Big E with him.
Yeah.
When Damian Sandow did it.
I wish he would have won. That's still probably my most missed failed cash in. I still think that one missed the mark the most.
And my favorite cash in of all time when the Miz did it.
Loved it. Love that. Miz is actually why I have a spinner title. Like he's my favorite spinner champ. I don't mean that I didn't like anybody. I love Miz. So Miz is
my guy.
Favorites, not GOATs, but Miz is my top 10 all time. He's one of my favorite talents, period, ever.
Yeah, I love the Miz.
Because of the consistency. He's Kobe, basically. Like, he didn't. For everyone who, and y'all know I'm a diehard Kobe guy. Like, he was a multi-tool guy. He was underappreciated. Even when he was the face, he wasn't celebrated as the face. They always tried to find another story around him. But he doesn't do anything bad. Like, if you put it in terms of Kobe was a volume shooter who just was not a very accurate shooter. Miz is a very safe worker who just was never this mind-blowing worker in-ring talent. But he had everything. The guy could talk. He knew how to present himself. He's a superstar. I mean, the guy he's had what season are we on Miz and Mrs. now? It was like 5 seasons, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, is that show still on? Because I missed it.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I truly miss it. I watch that every. That's the only wrestling reality show that I watch.
I haven't seen it being promoted.
Yeah, I love that. Miz and Mrs. was cool. I was hoping that Bianca and Montez show would get picked up again, but I guess it never did. I guess it didn't. But Miz was one of those guys where he never missed time, and when he did, it was a serious injury.
And he was still on television. You remember
And
he was out
still
there in the
on. He was in a
with
wheelchair.
The gun, the water gun.
Yeah, I see. Now this I agree with. Miz is a fantastic heel. I think, me personally, I was one of those guys. Miz never had to be face. He's a mid baby face. Yep. There was a couple of times when he was a baby that it worked. Like with Shane, it worked.
Okay, yeah.
And then with Truth, it worked. But him being a solo baby was just always unnecessary because he's such a great and dynamic heel. Because realistically, you know, if we talk about people who are synonymous with championships, like it's him in the Intercontinental Championship.
He's what, 7, 8?
8. He's one behind Jericho, and I would love for him to
8-time Intercontinental champion.
Love for him to. He don't have to beat it, but I would love for him to tie it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
just like my uncle said a long time ago.
We ain't even talked about his promo skill.
I didn't even mention it. But what were you about to say too?
Yeah, it was just like my uncle said a long time ago. He called me up and it was just like, he was just like, you know who my favorite is? I go, who? He said The Miz. You know why? Why? Because Vince McMahon plucked him from MTV and made him famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like The Miz really wanted to do it. Yeah. We all saw that on MTV. But the one person who needed to see it saw it and was just like,
and gave him a chance.
I got something right there.
And he didn't have to. The crazy thing though is like there was a chance that he could have failed. He could have bombed. He could have crashed hard.
100%.
But he didn't. Like every time and then you learn about
he wouldn't let himself.
Went through, and then you learn about everything he went through backstage, getting kicked out of the locker room. I mean, let's be honest. My man's a 2-time WWE champ. He's if I'm not mistaken, Miz is a 2-time Grand Slam winner, the only one.
Yeah.
And he's married to Maurice.
Yes.
And she had his kids.
He's winning. He's winning. He's winning. He's winning.
Movies.
Movies, shows.
Like this guy,
championships.
I still hate the Marine 6 though. I still hate it. I still hate the Marine 6.
Every time people say he can't do something,
like I said, okay.
You know what I mean? I what? I didn't watch any of them after the first one, so I don't know what they are. I stopped after Cena.
I watched all of them, every single one.
Jesus.
And he's your go-to to be a spokesperson for your company.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's
in the forefront. Because he wears a suit well. He speaks eloquently. Like the only thing people hate about him is that he's a safe worker. Okay. But guess what? That safe work has him paid one major injury in how long?
Damn near 20 years, ain't it?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's good?
What's your favorite Miz promo?
Oh, the one against Daniel Bryan talking smack.
Dang right. Like it's wild because I feel like
he said, "Carry your behind back to the bingo hall. You want to wrestle so bad."
That's definitely got to be like that one thing that's like it's gonna stick out for everybody. But it's that one. It's that one.
Give me Enzo.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
he dressed that man down, read him to filth. As
give me that one.
That was a good one. That was actually a really good one. Damn. Okay, wait a minute now. That's a really good one.
Because he was really on him about stuff that was really going on backstage.
He was on his top.
Yeah. I mean, he had a good one against Cena, but I don't remember what he said.
We're talking about Cena and Roman. Which one?
Yep.
Oh, both of them was in the ring. You know which one I'm talking about?
I know. Well, I remember the one when he was going at Cena and Roman because he was like, "I'm the champion in here. Neither one of y'all are the champions."
Yep.
That's the one. Okay.
Roman was in that.
Gotta love it.
People be sleeping on the Miz or like he shouldn't have main evented WrestleMania. He was a champion. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, I was there for that.
I mean, but that's also
plucked him from obscurity, made him WWE champion. Just like J. Jonah Jameson said in Spider-Man 1, Vince McMahon didn't make the Miz famous. He made him infamous.
But you know what's crazy though?
Whether you want to or not.
The crazy part about it though, you have to, and we have to look at it for what it was at the time. Who else was gonna sit in that moment with Dwayne and Cena and not be overshadowed? Everybody wanted Punk, but if you put Punk in that moment at that time, even he would have played second fiddle to that. Especially considering they were about to build to that one-on-one match later.
Yeah.
And he'd had a whole attitude about it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
See, boy. That's why I don't like certified melatonin Punk.
God.
Wait, not certified melatonin.
Wow.
Shut up.
Wow.
Bron Breakker and
I thought that was a good one. I like that.
No, it
came up with it myself.
I know you did. I can tell you did. Bron Breakker and Penta. How do we feel about it?
I feel great about it.
One more time.
Bron Breakker and Penta. How do you feel about it?
I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta, you know what I'm saying, to keep interest in Bron Breakker, they gotta give them different people. And Penta's the new hot thing right now. So I understand the match. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, let's see what happens. I think I know what's going to happen, but you know the crystal ball ain't always right.
Too much too soon.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask. See, it's because it's a thing. Like Pence has been here 2 months now, and it's like, 2 months.
Yeah,
and you're already fighting for the second biggest championship, realistically, in the company.
Isn't that the way of the world in wrestling right now, though? When they sign somebody from, down south or up north, you expect them to put a belt on them quick. Not saying they're supposed to.
That's been a trend, though.
That's
what I'm saying. Because wasn't all of our jaws on the floor when Cody didn't win at WrestleMania 39?
Not mine.
But that one don't count though, T, because that was a year after he debuted. Like we're talking about 2 months after.
Yeah, but you got to remember, 9 months of that was his breast.
The story was there.
The story was there.
And now, what the girl name is? Mercedes Mone. They've been in AEW like 8 months and got 12 belts.
Yeah, she does have 12. That is true.
Shout out to her and Billy Starks though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Billy Starks.
And what? Dean Moxley went over to AEW and like was the second world champion ever.
Yeah, my man. Yeah, Dean Moxley. My man. Third. Who beat Jericho? He did, didn't he?
John Ambrose, whatever his name is. I really didn't mean to say that,
but it just worked because you had already hit the Dean Moxley. So
I really didn't mean to say that.
It was John.
But that's what happened. So that's why I'm just like I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
So
Breakker's probably going to retain whenever they fight, but that belt probably coming up off him at WrestleMania. But we just don't know who fighting him.
Penta warrants that kind of level.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a super, like, and especially with the presentation, he's a superstar. They're presenting him as a superstar. I don't feel like that matchup is a WrestleMania matchup, and I feel like that's where they're going, because I don't know if they're going to do a multi-man Intercontinental Championship match, but if y'all are already doing a showdown with a title tease, you only got a couple weeks left, and you're not going to have that match on a random Raw.
Watch them pull it off in Germany next week.
Okay. They treat them. They like treating them as PLEs.
What? Poor Finn. Is his career over? Like, and I don't mean
his
like
career's not over, but like, why is he not winning anything?
What is there for him to win? He's not.
He didn't win anything. They do it right.
I mean, I could stop him.
This is the same company that had Eddie Thorpe chasing after Trick Williams in the world belt.
I mean, but it's Trick Williams. He's mid.
So this is Gunther.
Hey, Miss Ashley, how are you
doing?
What's
going on, sis?
Ashley.
I mean, but Trick is mid, so it's okay that Eddie Thorpe was chasing him because Eddie Thorpe is mid.
I gotta say this.
Oh God.
I have to.
Go ahead.
Back to Finn Balor. This right here that I got behind me. This was his baby.
Mm-hmm.
Him, Tama Tonga, Carl Anderson, and Fale. That man came to the WWE/NXT champion. Did very well on the black and gold. Came to the WWE. Won the Universal Championship, got hurt the same night, and hasn't been pushed since.
That's what I'm saying. Why is they afraid
that championship? And I don't know. Vince is not there no more, and he still can't get. But I think him being in a group hinders him. I think it hindered him. I really believe that. Being in Judgment Day.
Bring back Prince Balor. Or whatever he called himself.
That's what should have happened. I always thought the Prince should have been the one to come up after he finished that NXT run. I thought the Prince should have been the one that got called up, and we should have saw that persona. But
let him kick Dom in the head real quick, and then become Prince Balor again, and then bet you people will take him seriously. It's like, oh, the internet will be like, oh, he need to win the Intercontinental belt off Bron Breakker. Oh, he need to beat Gunther for the world belt. Yeah. You know how
I'd be okay with that. I would be okay if that was the route they decided to go. If they wanted to push him for that, I'm fine with that.
That's what I'm saying. Kick Dominic in the head. Let Dominic be the leader of Judgment Day V3.
No. Judgment Day needs to be done.
Okay, that's another route. I
think Judgment Day. The only issue is where do you go with JD when he comes back, and where do you go with Carlito?
Carlito going back home.
What, to Puerto Rico?
Going back home.
He's going back to Puerto Rico.
Wherever. He's going back home.
Because
you're not gonna have nothing. You're not gonna have nothing for him, and there are not a lot of people that know. No, there are not a lot of fans now that don't know him as Carlito Cool.
No, yeah.
The Caribbean Cool.
Except
he was my favorite when he came out too. He had the music. He had the swag.
Because I was a huge Cena fan when he came, so it just did not. It didn't help at all. That's how he debuted.
Good thing we didn't know each other then, because we'd just been arguing back and forth.
Spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
Man, I love it.
I still listen to that.
I
sometimes.
did like his vignettes. I didn't like the theme, but I like the vignettes.
His vignettes was better than Trouble in Paradise.
Oh Jesus! Yeah,
Wow.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was bad.
Kofi Kingston?
No, that was really bad. That was
Welcome
really
to
bad.
Jamaica, come on.
And not you. I just mean in general.
That man was just faking.
Not just faking.
Jamaican me crazy. Waka waka.
I was about to say
Chappelle,
the word.
Oh, shout out Kofi Kingston right here. Oh,
Look, I was about to say the word we're not supposed to say. I was about to say it.
well, see,
Clean
you the
fun
only
around
one
here.
who's violating the rule. Me and Black, I've been good.
No, Black said it. He said the S word earlier.
Oh, he did.
I still
tried to
remember.
catch it, but
I still remember when they did.
I'm scared because I wasn't ready. I was like, "What is wrong with my
got you. Got him.
I still remember when they teased this before COVID. And then COVID
in the
happened.
background.
Walter, yeah, it's Walter.
Walter.
Yeah, when he was NXT UK champ, they were about to send Finn over there.
Woo.
Yeah, the Prince versus the Ring General. Yeah, that was gonna cook.
They've since had a match, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they've had one. It didn't go Finn's way.
Give the people what they want.
Give people what they want. Give me what I want.
Hold on, let me pull a black out real quick.
Look, he be killing me with it when he do it too.
It's like I had a mic 1 week.
Are you already showing out?
Already showing out.
Ludwig and Penta had a dope no holds barred thing, I guess. And that's kind of that's what's gonna start his push towards the Intercontinental Championship. Braun is fine either way. If Braun beats Penta, it's great. If he loses, it's okay because Braun is gonna be there for the next 10, 12 years.
Oh yeah.
Like the only way he's not there is if they don't put a world title on him and Scott tells him to go to AEW. Other than that,
What are you gonna do in AEW to have him lose to the Death Riders?
So?
Because that faction is gonna last for 20 years.
well, so this is the one thing. This
Please,
is the one thing I think that we have to remember about AEW because they're still so new. Who's the dominant family of AEW?
Swerve and Nana.
Exactly. They don't have one. Well, no, I'm saying that because Braun is there, and then they have the other son coming. That was always the thing about a wrestling organization, that you have to have a strong family to carry across the generations. You know, WWE has the Anoa'i family.
Yeah.
WCW had the Rhodes. They had
Rick and David in the last couple.
But shut up.
I mean, quote unquote, the Andersons.
I was gonna say the Andersons, quote unquote, the Andersons. You know, NWA had the Rhodes, but they had
The Funks.
the Funks.
Funks. Yeah, you're right. The Briscoes.
The Briscoes.
Mm-hmm.
AEW doesn't have one yet.
Mm-mm.
So the second they get one and they can say, hey, this is who our legacy is gonna be. So a Steiner wouldn't hurt. But that's why I was saying, remember a couple months ago, if Jey Uso would have left when he hit us with the deuces and just say the contract was up, he would have came back. He would have came back. Well, he would have went there, a mega superstar, and came back on the same level of Roman.
Yeah.
Because they would have had to push him like an Anoa'i. Like that's the one. There are certain people that kind of you don't have a choice. You have to present them as the next big thing. Brock Lesnar is one of those people. Like you can't ever imagine Brock doing R-Truth type stuff. He's Brock Lesnar. He's gonna be Brock Lesnar. Jey Uso being the right-hand man to main event Jey Uso and the number 2 to Roman and the one who was, the first one who had pinned Roman in 3 years?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
It was 3.
If he would have left and went over there, they would have had to treat him the same way WWE's treating him now. The only difference would be they've never had that. In the 5 years they've been in existence, they have not had the over superstar who one came pre-made over, but brings a following. Like Cody Cody was bubbling. He wasn't the Cody we have now. But imagine somebody already pre-built with a following and a movement and go over there.
They might get to 850,000.
They might hit consistently. I say 825. They might, Jay would bring them. Jay would probably get them. I say 750, 800. I think he could do that. Now, unfortunately for him, he'd have an uphill battle because on the mic he's gonna get shredded. He gonna get shredded over there because they got some talkers. They got some talkers over there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They don't let them talk like that though. That's the problem.
They got some talkers.
They got Switchblade.
Yeah,
still MJF. Whatever. Paige, Christian. Them four alone. Right
Paige.
There. Yeah.
Adam. Yeah. Paige can get off. Paige can get off when he needs to.
He can get off. Hang it up, Paige. Yeah.
Swerve.
Close hanger.
Swerve. Yeah.
Can.
I was gonna say Swerve. That's 5 people. Jay's not gonna spar. Jay's not gonna vocally spar with them cats.
No.
So that would be the uphill climb. And then of course, now the one thing that would save him is he could spam a super kick 47 times, and the people over there would love it.
He get a 5-star match out of that.
Yeah. Oh God, Dave Meltzer. Oh my God, Dave Meltzer would give
Dave Seltzer.
Oh my God.
No.
Speaking of All Elite, while we're on it, how do we feel? No. That's closing. That's closing.
What is that?
Okay.
How do we feel about Luger going in the Hall of Fame and asking for Sting? And a lot of people saying that Tony shouldn't do it, bringing up how WWE is still continuously sabotaging their pay-per-views by booking shows around the pay-per-views. And like, how do we feel? Should Tony acquiesce to the request and send Sting? Yes. Should there be a caveat like you can go, you just can't be on TV? Like, what are we thinking?
No, Sting has earned that right.
Thank you.
Plain and simple, ain't nothing else to talk about.
Thank you. If Lex Luger had asked for Darby Allin or whatever, okay.
Yeah.
Sting's on the right to do whatever he want to do. If Sting want to go over there and rappel from the rafters and call somebody up on stage and hit him with a Scorpion Death Drop, Sting's on the right to do that.
That's it.
Like, I don't care about what contract you under. I don't care who's your boss. I don't care about nothing. It's Sting. And I think a lot like Conrad's like, oh no, Tony should make sure he doesn't.
No.
Y'all are adding to the tribalism.
Yeah, then make sure he don't what?
No.
I get, so people are saying like I said, they're fine with Sting going. They just think Sting shouldn't be on TV, or he shouldn't induct him. They think Sting should go but not induct him.
I mean, you let Jericho go on the Stone Cold podcast. I mean,
I'm just saying.
And that's Jericho.
It's not Sting.
It's not Sting.
But didn't WWE turn down AEW for something like that a little while ago?
I don't know. It's
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's Sting. Like, it, you know what I mean? AEW don't have...
I get what you're saying. I'm with you, but I'm just like, hey, if we don't know if Tony Khan's a petty man.
No, we do know that he's a petty man.
He's petty. But he won't be petty for this.
Wait, Tech. Boombox Brock was entertaining, though. I love the Brock party. Listen.
Oh, don't forget about Mariachi Band, Brock.
That was inside, but that was inside the character work. That was heel, inside of the heel character work. Love that. You know what I mean? Like, that was, okay, he's playing up to the stereotype, so I was fine with that. I love Mariachi Band Brock with the sombrero, but Boombox Brock, I'm sorry. Yeah. I loved Boombox Brock. Like, it actually made me want to buy a Money in the Bank suitcase because I loved it.
They made those?
Yeah.
With the boombox, I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, you didn't play music, but they had the speaker design on the back of it, like Brock did.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I wish I would have got one because I thought, and with Brock, I loved him showing some charisma and some personality. Like when he was in the ring dancing to, was it Keith Lee's theme song?
Yeah,
he was waiting. No, MVP. Because we know Brock is human, but when I say R-Truth stuff, R-Truth stuff, I mean like getting knocked out in the middle of the ring or, you know, showing up randomly during promos that have nothing to do with him, that for matches he don't even qualify for. Like, you're not gonna see that. But appreciate you, Tech Nation.
I'm not in the match.
That's my
my bad. That's all right. Y'all be good.
Brock shows up in a match he's not in and wins it.
Trauma.
But it for real triggered. But it's why, just because, like Black said, it's Sting. If this was anybody else and this was a different request, but we're talking about Lex Luger, somebody who has completely turned his life around. He's earned the ability to ask for this, and Sting's earned the ability to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. So I don't like Conrad them, and I'm specifically calling out Conrad Thompson because he's like leading the forefront charge of no, he shouldn't go and you don't have to like what I'm saying because I don't like that's cool.
And,
like
and we won't.
And we won't. We just won't like what you're saying. But at the same time, for anybody else who feels like Tony should hold out and be petty, what did Lex Luger do to deserve that? And don't bring up Elizabeth.
Because you have a lot of people that don't want him in because of that.
Because of that. Don't bring that up. But what has Lex Luger now done so that he doesn't deserve to get the Hall of Fame induction that we really honestly was wondering if we were ever going to get anyway.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, honestly.
Let that man get his flowers.
WWE icons to come out about it.
Dog, what happened to that? What happened? I remember he was in that lineup with Yokozuna and was it British Bulldog?
Yeah, I believe all of those got converted to the AEW. I mean, A and E.
A and E.
I agree.
No, I wanted that icon. I wanted that.
Yeah, I wanted the icon.
Yeah, I wanted that John.
Superstar Sunday, every Sunday, A&E.
I'd be trying to watch Superstar Sunday, but I can't get into it like that. I'd be trying.
Right.
I don't watch LFG. That's what tunes.
And I keep being told that I should watch it.
Yeah, you should.
Is it? I mean, is it worth it?
It's decent. I like it.
I seen Tough Enough times.
That's why I'm not watching it because it's tough enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
I ain't telling nobody not to watch.
Now, I've only seen highlights. It seems like the highlights, the pieces that they put out there.
And see, you keep telling us you watching the show. You watching highlights.
I mean,
that's like saying you watch the basketball game, but all you got is Sports Center.
Hey. Same thing. I thought something.
I mean, that's more than that. Wait, now that's actually a good point, though. We have some comments not popping up in the chat, and it's making me mad. Like, there's a bunch of comments that's not popping up. Bree has been in the chat the whole time.
It's all because of the technical difficulty.
It's technical difficulties tonight. Do I not think, Bree asked, do we think that TK would have fumbled Jey? Absolutely. It wouldn't have lasted long. That's why I said he would have came back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't have lasted long. It would not have lasted long at all. He would have signed up for that year. He would have fumbled him eventually. And then Jey would have come back, but Jey would have come back even bigger because it would have been like, you left. You see the grass ain't always green on the other side, pimp. Welcome back. And he would have came back hungry.
And I hate that he fumbles.
Wait. Ash said I left out Ricochet.
Left him out what?
I think this version of Ricochet might cook Jey Uso on the mic, bro.
Wow.
I think so. I'm not in.
Are you leaving?
All I'm saying is I think that this heel Ricochet,
he's cooking Jey.
I think he might cook Jey on the mic, bro.
Cooking Jey.
I think so. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Like Ricochet's gotten better in AEW. I will say that. I will give him his props. But no. I don't. He ain't cooking nobody. He might lightly season somebody. He might.
What was Trent? Oh, I forgot about trench coat Brock with the cowboy hat. I forgot about that Brock.
Yeah,
that Brock is dope. I'm sorry, Brock has had a lot of dopes. No, exactly. There you go. Let's just end that conversation right there. It should be illegal. Like neither one of them are. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've seen someone turn their entire promo career around the way I've seen Ricochet, because all of his WWE promos were butt juice. All of them. He didn't have a single good. Go ahead. Don't worry. Like Cat always said, don't worry. I'll wait.
Yeah.
He didn't have a single.
He ain't have a good one to me. But I think Ricochet was a victim.
He got one time to say,
that's where it be killing him.
That's exactly what be killing him.
But no, what I was about to say, I think in WWE, Ricochet was all super produced. In AEW, they giving him free reign, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? He can find his rhythm, his cadence.
Yeah.
Yes, Josh. Yes, Josh. I think that I personally think that. Yeah, I think Ricky can cook Jay on the mic. I'm sorry.
Wow.
If Jay can't use the word yeet, if Jay can't say yeet or Uso penitentiary, what does Jay have? What does he have?
It's over.
Like, look, you know,
it's over.
TJ look like the little light skinned baby, DDG them baby, Holly baby, the baby with eyes like.
It's over.
He trying to think because there's nothing to think.
I'm standing like that little fat kid in the meme, like.
Oh yeah.
He
don't have nothing. If welcome to the Uso penitentiary or Yeet don't get to come out of his mouth, because Jimmy was always the one that carried the promos in the team.
True.
And it's wild because so many people hated comedian Jimmy Uso during the Bloodline. He's always been that.
Yeah.
Like he's always been that Jimmy Uso. So I don't understand where the hate for that came from. Drew cooked Ricochet with one more. See, Josh, you're thinking that Ricochet. We're not thinking this Ricochet. If you're not watching AEW, you're not getting what Ricochet is doing on the mic. Ricochet is actually talking now. Them first, and not the first 2 weeks he was there, because that one, what's up? Yeah, God. Them first couple weeks
but
there.
It's just the Jadakiss laugh that's throwing me off. It takes out the seriousness to me. Like he'll do a fire promo and then just
but that's the point. That's the point. That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah. To make you feel the way you feeling right now.
To make you feel exactly the way you feeling.
Like I want to cut the television off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Cut that smooth off.
That's
what a heel's supposed to make. That's what a heel's supposed to make you want to do. You don't want to watch the heel.
No, like
Halo. That's the little baby name. That little boy that little boy be killing me every time I see him. Jimmy was the better mic worker. Yes. Oh, Ashley said she was being funny, and now I'm making sense. Exactly. I'm just saying. I'm making sense. That's all. Look, I said that shit. That's all. I said what I said.
Well,
I don't know. I was trying to move the table, and then it almost fell. I left it alone.
That happened to me a couple times.
Yeah.
I was like, when you be like,
exactly.
Okay, we didn't got into it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead and get your belt black. Did AEW go too far?
What company hasn't gone too far?
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
Clearly, nobody watches GCW,
and clearly nobody knew about CZW.
And the people that's been on Twitter responding to me on there have mentioned, oh, well, it wasn't on TV. It still existed. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean, because what made me respond to it was people have this overly inflated ego to be able to go and say something is not wrestling. You don't like it. That means you don't like that style of wrestling. But for you to say that them guys are going in there, because realistically, the match ended in a bulldog choke. A wrestling move. One portion of a match doesn't make the entire thing not wrestling.
Yeah.
You might not like the spot. That's cool. But the amount of venom that match is getting is crazy. Like Terry Funk and Mick Foley.
Oh my God.
Didn't used to go. And somebody was like, oh, well, Terry Funk used to be able to have good matches before the death match stuff. But what is he mostly known for?
Deathmatch.
Thank you. Swerve. Y'all have no idea who Isaiah Swerve Scott was on the Indies and in CZW. You have no idea. You have no idea because they love Swerve now, but you have no idea. That needle joint that him and Paige hit. Oh, that's cute compared to what he used to do.
Yeah.
Swerve through a toolbox at Leon Rush.
Dog, that was crazy. That was crazy work.
Dude, understand something. John Moxley came from this. Right here.
If you love Jon Moxley, you like death matches.
Right here.
I don't love John Ambrose.
He put his work in combat zone wrestling.
Switchblade conspiracies. They don't know nothing about that though. They don't. They love to talk about wrestling, but don't want to talk about all of wrestling. They like to talk about what they like to watch.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Let me ask you a question about that match. Was it?
It shouldn't have happened.
Was it a death match or was it a?
No,
it was
a street fight.
Okay, and see that's the only difference for me because I'm just like, whenever AEW says we're gonna have a death match, it looks like a regular no DQ or anything like that, and then they have a no DQ match, and it looks like a death match. I'm not saying that that's why people ought to criticize it to death, but I'm just like, it would have made more sense to me for Jon Moxley to have 9 really big nails put into his back if it was a death match. You know what I'm saying? Tables, ladders,
okay.
Regular for a street fight, no DQ, whatever. But if you're really going to try to kill somebody, death match.
Okay. Now that to that point, I will agree with you. But what tripped me out was the person that did it also popped for Sammy and KO's non-sanctioned match at Elimination Chamber. The barbed wire steel chairs and all that.
Oh yeah.
Picky and choosy. Oh well, the barbed wire was worked. Does not matter.
You know,
it was like a concept. It's still the same.
That's like another person that that has a show in this world we like to call podcast game or whatnot, huh?
Talking about your boy JD.
Yeah, my boy JD. When he tried to talk about AEW, when Penta had his first match, and he was like, "Yeah, it doesn't have to be bangers and this, that, and the third all the time." But then Will Ospreay go do the same thing. Oh my God, he doesn't have a bad match at all.
Yeah, your boy is. That's your boy though. You love JD.
I rock with him. You know what I mean?
I rock with him.
Hey, look, I was with him. Hey, I was with him before when he was still in his room, wherever that was.
His mom's basement.
When I met him at the first Double or Nothing, but yeah. He can still be criticized.
Yeah, I think the spot. I mean, me personally, I think the match was unnecessary. I didn't even want to see the match. So yeah, that just for me, that's what did it over the top. Was I didn't even care. The match didn't need to happen again. The spot, whatever, should it have happened on national TV for children to see? Probably not. But it's not like we didn't see people get cut with a pizza cutter, or we've seen people get put through flaming tables on national TV before too. So the picky and shoot it just gets to be too much.
If you think your kid's gonna do that, you need to watch your kids better.
Thank you. Be better parents.
Because I'm saying I watched all of the Attitude Era and ain't threw one punch at nobody ever.
Oh shit! I understand something. We had a backyard wrestling. We had a backyard wrestling league. Boy, I did a swanton off a ladder on a box spring one time. Mm-hmm. Boy, when I hit that box spring, you know how when you knock the wind out of something, you just can't move. I just laid there. Yeah. It's crazy to me that. Well, one, it's crazy to me that Cope just refuses to get pinned. That man will not get pinned in AEW to save his life. He didn't tap out either. He blacked out. So there's some level of pride and honor for him holding on to blackout versus tapping out. Look, he used to love tagging with that guy. Mm-hmm. Adam Hogan is a real person today, I guess, because your boy is dog. That's crazy to me. Somebody was like, he has a condition that won't allow for his mat to be flat for more than 3 seconds. I was like, damn.
What? Oh.
Like, you thought about it for a second.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
No, he just refuses to lose by pinfall.
Why are you in wrestling then?
Because he's a legend at this point, and he feel like he can do what he want to do.
No, you can't.
Legend.
You're not. I mean, you're good. You're cool. But you're not.
I was never huge on Edge. I ain't gonna take away from nothing he done, but
I was never a big Edge fan.
When he turned out to be a 13-time champion, I was just like, what?
He was one of those guys I didn't see becoming that level of superstar. I'm listen.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't mind being wrong. I don't mind admitting. I never saw Edge being that guy.
Not once.
He ended up being that guy.
It's like, you mean the same dude that fought Booker T over Japanese shampoo at WrestleMania?
Oh my God, you remember that? That's insane. That's
the only reason I
insane.
remember, I was watching it the other day.
And you were captivated, but you were captivated, weren't you?
Maybe back then, but not.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
back then, yeah.
Yeah, when I was a child. Because now when you think about it, it's just like, how you gonna have a hair versus hair match? One person got long hair, the other one got dreadlocks and
got locks.
Shampoo.
And it's a Japanese commercial.
Exactly.
Vince probably was laughing his ass off to that one though.
Yeah,
I promise you he was.
You know he was.
We'll finish up with NXT and then we'll go ahead and let y'all, go do y'all thing for the night because I'm about to go be grown. My wife waiting on me. Look, I ain't gonna BS with you, boy. I'm a little Caesars over here. I'm hot and ready.
Are you ready?
He
been ready. He didn't want to get on the podcast. He was just like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I did not want to get on tonight, bro. I was gonna text y'all like who want to run it tonight, but I ain't gonna do this because we had to talk about Cena, which we gotta get ready to bring Mike Chioda back and see how he felt about the response because it just whatever. Dark State is the name of the new stable. How do y'all feel about the name?
Oh, okay.
Should have been Retro Shield.
Bye. I knew it was coming.
Like, bro.
Hey, you did this right. You leaned in a little bit. I said,
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Bye.
Like, this guy, Retro Shield. Shut up.
Yeah. Didn't we say Retro Shield one time?
No, you said it one time, and we just let you say it.
Look back at the clip where I had blackout and tears because of the.
There you go. Here you go again.
Go back and look at it.
I'm not doing it. Tonight.
I didn't make up Retro Shield on my own.
Oh wait, before we get started on NXT, Ash, she saw that Mone and Athena are supposed to fight.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be for a belt? Mercedes.
It's gonna be for all of them.
I think it's gonna be a winner take all. It's gonna be so ridiculous that if she beats Athena,
then the whole title reign was for nothing.
For nothing.
And we ain't seen a woman on television one time in 3 years.
No. Billy Stark should have won their match.
2 years. And then Sasha Banks gonna go over there and beat for what? I can't even cut Ring of Honor own to cut this smooth off.
Billy Starks was the setup.
It was a setup. And I think that was so, and my initial thought was they were going to save that for Mania weekend. All the fans in town and everybody to make it a big moment. But now, we might not get it at all. I'm gonna go to a couple of questions in the chat. I hate that I can't see these. Somebody said, when was the last time Edge actually got pinned when he came back from retirement? The last time.
I thought it was Roman.
Is it Roman?
When he got smashed and stacked at 35, wasn't it?
Or was it the greatest match ever with Orton? Which match? Did Edge win that?
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't.
No, I don't know. I think you might.
No, Edge did win it.
He did?
Because that's when he had just came back.
Chat. Go hit that for me real quick. Go.
Yeah, the greatest wrestling match ever. That was a backlash, wasn't it? I remember that.
The greatest. That was a hell of a tagline to throw on him. And it's crazy because you could tell they were trying to do everything humanly possible in the match, but it just wasn't.
No, why would it?
Who? Yeah, give me that though. Somebody in the chat. Let me know who won that match. But if it wasn't. Was it when he stacked Bryan and?
That's what I was thinking.
Me too. Smash him, stack him.
Didn't Roman? No. Because remember, Roman beat him 1-on-1. After that, Roman faced him again at a pay-per-view 1-on-1, and that's when Cena came back.
That was a SummerSlam.
That's when Cena came back. Was when Roman beat Edge. And I think it was...
When was that?
Money in the Bank.
Oh, Money in the Bank.
Cena, yeah. It was... If I'm not mistaken, check that for me.
What's Shane
Check
talking about?
that for me. Cena and I think it's Cena and Ed, or Cena and I'm not gonna keep saying Cena. I'm so disappointed in this heel turn. I think it's Edge and Roman at Money in the Bank, when Cena came back as the last time that. Because remember, after they did the triple threat match, Roman and Edge ran it back one more time.
Yeah, Bree said Orton won.
Orton won.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and those are the 3 losses in WWE. He only had 3 in WWE, and those were those 3. I figured Orton won that though, because I was like, I mean, it's like if somebody's gonna win the greatest match ever, it's probably Randy Orton.
I thought it would have been Edge Hogan.
Jesus, Adam Hogan is crazy. Adam Bolea.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Edge Hogan didn't put many over in WWE or AEW. No, you're right. Absolutely.
Wait, say that again?
He was saying that. He said that Josh said Edge Hogan didn't put many over in AED or in AED. All Elite Dead Wrestling. AEW or WWE. He hasn't put many people over, period.
Yeah.
No, we don't wish you were on the show, Sinister. Go to work. Do something with your life tonight.
Go to work.
But no, seriously, if Athena loses this, that 1,000 day run for nothing is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Like that's crazy. So I don't know if it's gonna be winner take all, or they may only make Mercedes defend just the TBS title versus the Ring of Honor title.
The 4th belt she got, the number 4 on the totem pole.
Yeah, I'm so tired of this belt collector gimmick from her. It's just not doing nothing. I'm tired of her. Yeah, I feel you on that. It's just not doing nothing for anybody at this point. Unless Camille comes back, attacks her, says that she won, and then they start that feud. That's it. Athena will win on AEW TV. I would like that. I
would love for her to be on TV.
You know what I'm saying? Just give her some of them spots they giving to random people. I don't even see Dustin Rhodes' nephews.
The Von Erich kids.
Yeah, the Von Erich children. I don't need to see them yet. Give me an actual champion.
FTR.
Or put Ring of Honor on television. Hell, put them back on 2:00 in the morning around here in Richmond. You know what I'm saying?
You said FTR.
You're not going. FTR is about to turn heel. They're going to turn on coke. They need to go and retire.
They need to go and retire.
So I mean,
get that heel run.
Remember when's the last time you cared about FTR?
When I thought FTR with hell was going to jail.
Thank you. You remember that? Thank you. That's the last time I cared about FTR.
That's really it.
Shane said Wait, time out. Shane, TJ Shane said him and Dirty Duke are gonna start y'all own podcast.
Called what? Tim's and Tears?
1 hour, 13 minutes, and 3 seconds. Hey Shane, make sure you clip that one, please. That's a clip right there. That's a clip right there, boy.
Tim's and Tears.
Camille is out doing promo right now, Bree, still for Queen of the Ring. And Tony did an interview saying that it's interesting, or when she comes back, she might go after who attacked her. Y'all are going to do the Jade storyline, and it's going to be her versus Sasha. I'm sorry. I got to stop doing that. Her versus Mercedes, and that's going to be it.
Wait, who did storyline first?
Sasha, me.
What?
I want to say Jade got attacked first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay's been gone longer than
I mean, I don't even know. I'm just saying, yeah.
No, I think Jay's been gone almost as long as Camille's been in.
Camille's legitimately hurt though, right? Oh no.
No, she just went out to go do promo for Queen of the Ring.
I mean, sorry, WrestleCade.
Is that on streaming yet? I'm gonna watch it.
No, not yet. Ashley asked, "Where's Britt?"
At home,
trying
to put together a couch.
You know you don't care because nobody else does. At work, fixing teeth, putting veneers in people's head and shit. So,
still got a job
and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, we gonna cut it early this week. I'm ready to go be grown.
She might be on Tinder.
She may be, you know.
I'm saying, hey, if y'all in the Pittsburgh area, shoot your shot. You can get a girlfriend and some nice teethers.
You on one tonight, bro.
It's the new setup. It's a new me.
You feeling yourself?
Yeah,
It gotta be.
Like he feeling himself tonight.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh, NXT.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Dark State is the name. I love the fact that we're probably going to get Obafemi, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans at Stand and Deliver.
Yes.
That cutter he hit on Oba, it was impressive.
Yes.
It made, once again, what do I ask all the time? Oba don't have to be beat. Just make him look human.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
That's what he
showing
did. He caught that cutter and he didn't get up for the rest
He
of
didn't get up.
Like, at all.
He didn't get up at all. Seeing a lot of reports about people wanting Trick to be the leader of the Dark State.
They teased it. They had to.
I would like it to be Javon.
That makes sense.
I mean,
the young
boys going after it and going to go, especially with him and
the YNs.
Saquon Sugars, the YNs. You know, they came from the independents together.
Yeah.
Like, I would love for that to be where we go with this. But I mean, I don't know if Trick is a stable guy. I would rather him actually go ahead and get caught up and get put back with Melo.
No, he's a hype man.
He's a hype. He's Flavor Flav.
That's what that is. Yeah, he's a hype man. He's a great sidekick.
Yeah, boy. He's a great sidekick. He's Robin. I think he thought he was gonna be Nightwing, but he's just gonna stay Robin.
Yeah.
What is Nightwing?
It's Robin grown up.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
He didn't want to be Robin for the rest of his life, so he went Nightwing.
Did y'all see?
No.
We didn't.
What is it? Dark State?
Nope.
No. They cut that promo where the one dude dropped the N-bomb.
Oh, you talking about Saquon or no? Who is it? Dion?
I thought it was the Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky Saquon Sugars. Yeah, his name is Saquon
Sugars. That's what they call him.
That's a terror. I'm sorry, but that was a bad.
Saquon Sugars.
That's a bad name.
You just kept Lucky Ali.
I would have kept Lucky Ali.
Just kept.
I just seen that at like 5 o'clock today. I was like,
he's gonna be somebody. He's got the potential to really be somebody in NXT. Jada's coming after which belt? Jada's going after which belt?
Do it matter? Only one person got it.
But that's what I'm saying. She can't defend both in every single match. Yeah, like
North American. She's going.
And if I'm not mistaken, she's defending both at Stand and Deliver.
Okay.
She's pulling double duty.
You're right.
So I don't know which one Jada's going after, but congratulations to Jada Parker.
I thought she was doing that next week. That'd be stupid.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it on TV. And I think she's North American ready. I don't think Jada's NXT Women's Championship ready, but I think she's North American ready.
Go and give her that mid-card belt. Let her get, let her feel herself a little bit. Puff her chest out.
Yeah, puff her chest out a little bit. Or puff them hips out, either one.
Oh!
She done puffed out enough.
No, it ain't. It's never enough. All right, Cody. Fallon is fighting. Fallon is fighting for the North American, and Jada's going after the NXT Championship, Women's Championship. Appreciate you, Josh. I don't know why they're going to have Fallon go back after it like this. On no planet is it believable that Fallon Henley can beat Stephanie Vaquer for anything, except for who should be on TV less.
Nah. Put her back with them hillbillies. That's where she was.
That was where she shined the best. Because I'm sorry, but Fatal Influence just ain't it for me. Not with her as the lead.
Yeah.
She's not the lead. JC Jade is the lead, ain't it?
No, Fallon's the lead. That's why Fallon had the belt.
No, she was still second fiddle to JC Jade to me in this house.
Not in this house.
No, I'm saying. I live alone, so only my opinion matters in here.
But bro, what's the point of them putting JC back in the? Y'all could have just kept Toxic Attraction together and just replaced Mandy.
Look, that's what they did.
All right, Porky Pig. Look, that's all, folks.
Oh, that was me. Yeah, it happened.
Who are your top 5 best female wrestlers in ring right now? Good question from JB Sandoval. Io Sky is number 1. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. I'm not going to argue with anybody.
In ring, okay,
in ring. Okay, wait, JB. Are we speaking mainstream? Because if we go mainstream, all of my answers are going to be either in Shimmer or Or like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we? How am I answering this? Because if it's just mainstream WWE, NXT, AEW, Ring of Honor, Impact, then I'll answer. But if we go in there, all of my answers are outside of the big four. Stephanie Vaquer is definitely up there.
T-Storm.
Tony Storm.
She might get Mariah. What about Mariah? Does Mariah May get an honorable mention?
I need to see Mariah May without Tony Storm.
Without Tony Storm.
I want to see her do her thing with somebody else.
Yeah.
I got Chris Statlander there.
You do?
Okay, now wait. Is we talking overall presentation or just catches wrestling?
It says top 5 best female wrestlers in ring. So we just talking about wrestling.
Okay.
Raps.
Bell to bell. Okay.
Bell to bell. Pillar to pillar. Post to post. So I'm gonna go, and he said WWE, AEW, NXT. Okay. Io Sky.
That's number 1.
And in no order,
right?
In no order after Io Sky. Io Sky is number 1. I have Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer,
Bianca,
Athena.
I haven't seen Athena in 3 years. She on the back of a milk carton.
Well, so I watch Ring of Honor. So
how?
What you mean you have?
The internet. You know it's a thing, right?
Do it again.
I'm so stupid.
He said boo boo boo.
So it's weird for me. And I'm gonna say this. It's weird for me. I want to put Rhea there, but her selling is the best part of her in ring. Like that's just where she excels. She's a phenomenal seller.
Yeah.
Io, Stephanie, Athena. I can't put Mercedes there. I'm not gonna knock anybody that does, but I just don't enjoy her work. Like Billy almost killed her.
Mercedes ain't done her what is it called? The Mone maker? No.
Because it's one of the worst finishing moves on the history of wrestling.
Wait, what does she call the bank
I don't
statement
know.
now?
I don't know.
Because I don't want to get them mixed up. But whatever that DDT flip.
Yeah, whatever that attempted, it's the most convoluted finishing move, period.
No, it's not.
Byron
Saxton got that.
Shut up. Shut up. That whatever that was. Tech Nation. Fallon is the lead. I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else in NXT? I don't think Sol Rucka's there yet. Oh, Charlotte. I'm sorry. Charlotte and
Bianca.
I think it may end up. I think it may be Binky. I think it may be. I'm trying to think of TNA. Is there anybody in TNA I'm missing?
I can't.
Well, it would have been Jordan Grace.
It would have been Jordan Grace, and I don't think we have. And I don't think we have a big enough sample size yet of her in NXT to say if she's still, because you know they're going to change her wrestle style.
Yeah. And then you can't say the other one. I'm not gonna say her name.
Now it used to be. She used to be top 3.
And honestly,
it used to be top 2 and not 2. But
look, before AEW, Deanna
Purrazzo was top 5.
Yeah.
Serena Deeb was top 5, but then they just stopped having her wrestle. Top 5 is really hard because you don't want to limit it only to WWE.
Yeah.
Because realistically,
don't name somebody random there. Bull Nakano.
Well, no, because we look at it in ring. NXT's women's division is Stephanie, Julia, and Soul, and that's it. The rest of them are just great, presented perfectly. They have great presentation.
Right, presentation. That's what I was talking about.
But in ring, it's not like it's gonna be a 5-star mat classic in the ring. So, and then in AEW, Tony Storm. It's clearly head and shoulders above everybody else. Tony Storm.
Yes.
Megan Bain is trying to come up though. Deanna Purrazzo's just not featured.
Nope.
She might be on Ring of Honor that don't nobody watch.
Masha Slamovich is not. She's not a great worker. She's good. She's
good for GCW.
So Xia Li is good. I don't know if I put her top 5.
My former wifey, miss you, boo.
Yeah, because you can't. Well, you don't watch her at all no more, do you?
I don't even know where she at. Where's she at?
Hey, we know where she at.
Impact,
hey, she moved out. Piper never moved in. Hey, boo.
She's an Impact. Well, see, now if you start talking presentation, I can't give you a top 5.
The number one women's presentation of all the wrestling is Toni Storm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's number 1.
Yeah.
But then you have to look at Chelsea Green.
All the rest of them, forget them.
Because then you have to look at Chelsea Green. She's presented phenomenally. Phenomenal character.
Yes.
Her entourage is great.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I love it. The
Slagents is great.
I love what they're doing. But you know what's wild to me? For the first time in history, probably the United States Championship is more important than the Intercontinental Championship. Like Chelsea Green is carrying that title, and it feels like
she makes it work.
But then
that's what I'm saying, and
Bird
I
Lady,
feel like this is one of those things with her idea, and they letting her run with it.
They're letting her run with it. I think Trips really trusts her, which I love.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because she's not a homegrown or anything, but I love that for her.
It is what it is.
She's not like top 5 bell to bell, but she's top 5 presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca and Rhea top 5 presentation.
Yeah.
So that's where the issue comes in. I hate that Bayley is just kind of at that point in her career now where she's putting people over.
Yeah, she's just there.
She's just there. Bayley in AEW. Do y'all think that will be or Bayley in Impact?
Bayley Impact.
Yeah, Bayley and Impact will probably do more.
Yeah.
She get. I feel like anyone who would go to AEW right now would get the immediate pop and then lost in the shuffle. Like you have to do something like Christian to get yourself up out the mud.
Yeah. Talk about everybody daddy. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But this is Christian's best work ever. Mm-hmm. Right up until he lost that cash in. You know what I'm saying?
Which made him even work. Which made it even worse.
That's what I'm saying. That don't. And I was just like, bruh.
The way he talked to Nick Wayne.
I'd have slapped him, but that's just me.
It didn't cringe me. I got cringed off that.
You can't talk about my dead parent.
Yeah, Josh, he dumped Xia Li when she left. When she left WWE, he dumped Xia Li, bro.
Wow. What a Benedict Arnold.
Bayley in Impact, she would be below Mone for that run.
I can't do it, but you.
I think Bayley in Impact would work.
Yeah,
Bayley in Impact would be. I think it'd be a step above Naomi in Impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh
okay. Yeah. Anything we miss?
I don't think so, but I saw a really wild picture on the Twitter. It was Drew McIntyre's Instagram story or something, and it had Chelsea Green's United States belt on there.
Mm-hmm.
That was just it. I just seen it. I was just like, what? Zack Ryder need to come get his girl.
Listen, Zack. I'm still waiting on Zack Ryder to come back.
Could you imagine you get that joke? Oh
no! Don't bring that back. No.
I mean, I would enjoy it.
Sing on the radio. Oh God, I hated that theme song. It was so bad.
Especially when what's the band name?
Everybody's gonna want a piece of me.
They redid it, and it was a little bit edgier, a little bit harder. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That joke went hard though.
Yeah. Oh.
You know which one I'm talking about? Oh no.
No, I don't.
You was just making a pause joke.
Kind of. Yeah.
Whatever.
It'd be all
right. Next week, same time. Hopefully, we have a more interesting week in wrestling because mine is Cena and the Street Profits.
Yeah.
This was like NXT felt kind of mid this week. A little lackluster. AEW felt AEW-ish again, as usual.
AEW-ish.
It felt AEW-ish.
The most interesting thing was my new setup. Let's just.
This week we do have Bron versus Jacob.
For what?
Just cause. From coast to coast, from post to post.
Post to post, coast to coast. That's it.
It's gonna be on at 3:00 again.
Yes, SmackDown is. So for the next couple weeks, this weekend, next week, if I'm not mistaken.
That's tomorrow. I'm gonna have to record.
It's like the Westminster Dog Show, all over again.
That used to make me cry when I was.
You forget.
Yeah, they got on another channel now.
Right.
No, they don't. Is that still a thing?
It's still a thing.
Yeah. It comes on like ESPN, the Ocho now.
Yeah, something like
not
that.
the Ocho. I'm crying.
And no spoilers, please. No spoilers.
Y'all, please do better about the spoilers. No spoilers this week, man. Like.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna look at them no way.
Like no spoilers. Mr. 211, let people know where to find you at.
Y'all can find me at the motel.
Find me.
Damn.
Yeah,
I tried to be cool, mess up the whole song.
You did. Sure
Yeah,
did.
I did. Find me on Instagram at Man of
They said it's
Steel.
on Peacock.
Huh?
They said it's on Peacock.
Oh,
What?
The show.
Westminster.
Oh no,
Yeah,
ain't nobody watching that. Who said that? Block them from the chat.
Marcus.
Bye.
Josh actually posed the final question.
What's up?
How are you feeling Naomi in her current run versus the TNA run? Too small of a sample size right now.
She's only in TNA for a year.
Well, I only say that because right now she's playing second fiddle to whatever. Oh, wait. We did miss something on Raw.
Oh, well, don't find me nowhere yet.
Yeah, don't find us nowhere yet. We got to go back to that. I'm sorry. And then we hopping out of here. Rhea Ripley just signed a contract. Like, hey, I'm just gonna do this because that's why I brought it up, because I knew you would. I knew you would. Why? Like, y'all, it's stupid. Like, don't have us do the whole Bianca Io thing and then just have her come out and say, "Well, I signed a contract, so it's my match." Come on, like that.
No, what they need to do is swerve everybody and then have like some. It can be whoever they want to, but then sue Rhea Ripley for doing some illegal stuff. You know, it can be all storyline or whatever. It's just like, you getting sued. Like you can't be in the match. You just can't sign your name where somebody else's name at.
She pouting too. Yeah, I had to keep. Almost went there. But yeah, come on, Rhea. You got to be better than that. Like, for real, you looking like Cena right now, crying.
My man said you should get sued.
Yeah, he was somewhere else. Yeah, where was he going? Come on, dog.
Look, he was talking blackout. He was talking. You know what I wanted to say?
I know what you wanted to say. Yeah. Yeah. Wrap it up, B.
Not get sued. Come on, 211. You can do better than that, bro. Come on. You can do better than that.
Good idea.
Look, that was one of those.
A blur between real and not.
No. Yeah.
Bianca's already getting booed. We don't need her getting the Karen boo too. Like, bro, what is it about us going overseas and we get booed? Like,
I don't know.
You know what it is.
I know. Oh, I know what it is.
It's systemic.
It's systemic. That's exactly what it is. With Naomi, she's not, like, even inside of her own story, she's second fiddle to Jade and Bianca. And Bianca's story is making the Jade and Naomi Bianca story play second fiddle to her going after the title. So I don't think this is where I can judge what Naomi's doing, because she's not doing her own thing. She's just in the mix.
It's all in the mix.
They're rehashing the HBK Triple H Benoit story from WrestleMania 20. Okay. Yeah, because didn't HBK? Yeah, HBK signed his name on the contract after Benoit won the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's how that happened. Okay.
Yeah, that's how that happened.
That's exactly how that happened. So Weaver,
I don't remember 21 years ago.
Like, Weaver, let's give it post Mania. Let's matter of fact, let's do this. Okay. I want to Josh. I want to reconvene on that question. SummerSlam.
What
that'll
question?
get about what do I feel about Naomi's current run versus her TNA run. That'll give it some time to grow and let's see what she's doing then. Yes, sis, I already know why we get booed over there. You know what it is. Now, try that again. Mr. 211, let people know where to find you at.
On the Instagram at Man of Steel, spelled STEEL_BTB. You can find me on Facebook if you want to, but I ain't gonna give you the information.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, nothing.
What happened?
Man?
Oh, no, they don't need to find him nowhere else. Blackout Jones.
Nowhere else.
Blackout Jones. Let him know where to find you.
No, you know, y'all can find me at IG, Blackout_Jones, Facebook, just Blackout Jones, and that good old Twitter account, because I don't want to call it X. Joker Driver 514.
And y'all already know, Carlito_Cannon on everything. _BTB podcast _ on X. Beyond the Bell podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Bonfire. Go hit the store. Go grab a shirt. Grab a hat.
Grab
Do something. Do something with your life. Do something with your life. Just don't drink no steals out of it.
Yeah.
Drink all the steals you want to. You're an adult, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And if you're not an adult, don't worry about what I'm saying.
There you
21
go.
and over, please. 21 and over.
Please.
Exactly. 21 and over, you drink all the steel you want to. It's cheap and effective.
Whoa.
Not
effective.
It's never mind. I was about to say something. Glad I didn't say that.
Me
on
too.
that note, we're gonna go ahead and get off because it's time for me to go. Never mind. I'm feeling myself tonight. I'm about to get off this podcast. Thank y'all for everything. We appreciate the support. Appreciate all the love. Next week, the whole crew will be here, and hopefully, like I said, next week will be a little more interesting.
Something to talk about.
Yeah.
Because this week was just mid. Like, I hate that the WrestleMania builds are not giving what a WrestleMania. It's not building nothing. It's just building. It's just
regular smuggler.
Yeah, nah, for real. That's exactly what it is.
Regular smuggler. But hopefully,
regular smuggler.
Yeah, regular smuggler.
Regular smuggler.
I'm saying, let it be another boring week next week. Y'all getting tales from the bottom of a steel can next week. I'm trying to tell you.
Now we ain't really talked about Roman and them yet, so I mean we'll talk.
No, because we're holding off until it builds up a little more. Because the Seth promo was cool, but
that's it.
I think that will be the one that will be the most interesting.
That's what's gonna get the build. That's what's gonna get us feeling. Yeah. So we're gonna hold on.
You got a lot of ingredients in that situation right there.
Exactly. A lot. So next week we'll be hopefully a little more engaged. Hopefully they give us a fire SmackDown. I need SmackDown to really hit this week.
Drop that fire on him one time, Kevin Hart.
Wait, did you want us to drop? I mean, we can't drop a bomb because it wasn't nothing dope. You know what? No, I'm gonna take that back.
No, I'm just saying. You remember on that comedy special he had? It was like drop fire on these one time.
Drop fire. Yeah. Drop a BTB bomb one time for the Street Profits winning the WWE Tag Team Champs.
You ain't do it.
I mean, I'm gonna save it because I want to wait because I want the apology. You know what's gonna get the bomb?
You know that I done posed and everything. Okay.
See, it didn't hit because I should have done it at the beginning of the show, but I didn't. But I want to wait until he apologizes. When he apologizes, when he apologizes, I'm going crazy.
That's not happening. It's not happening.
He said that's not happening.
I'm going crazy. When they defend them titles for the first time, it's over.
Yeah, I'll take that in. Yeah.
Until then, T, do you have anything you want to say to the fans before we head out?
Bye again. See you later.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That one was childish.
It's hell. It was. I ain't gonna lie, it was, but still funny.
That one was.
Yeah, it was. I'll pay to you.
That was. He ain't even mad at it because it was funny though. That was.
Man, as soon as I seen you have been, I was like, oh.
But what's so crazy? What's so crazy is he served it up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On a platter. On a platter. Like here you go. You.
And once again.
Oh man.
Yeah,
it's fun when we do it. It's just when Trigger's doing it every 3 minutes. That's
well, yeah. He do it.
That's why his name Trigger.
Yeah, quick on the trigger.
Don't let me get about.
Who Jesus? Yes, Bree. Have a good night. She said she gotta get her little boy to bed. Yeah, no, I'm not.
I need y'all in the chat to rebuke them kicking me out the chat every now and again.
Every now and again. Only sometimes. Like I said, tonight was a fun night though. Yeah. Might have even more fun though. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and get on out here, sir.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to ride out. For Mr. 211, Blackout Jones, Trigger Trey Knight, Dr. Shaw, and Sinister the Minister. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. It's been Beyond the Bell Podcast. We'll catch y'all next week. Same beats.
That's not how it works. That it. About it.
Same BTB time, same BTB channel. You all right? Yeah. I mean, he did get the upper hand on Gunther this week, even though.
Tony Khan Petty.
What?
Have a good night.